Here is how to distort a pattern. I realized what was going on there when I was trying to explain it in class, so I just want to clarify. So here I have a rectangle with the brick pattern, and here I have a circle with a pattern that I made that was purely made out of a shape that looks like this. So it was this thing. So I made just a square with a circle in it, and I made sure that it was perfectly square and perfectly circle when I made it. And then I just took that shape and made a pattern out of it, which ends up like this. So it kind of looks like a microphone, a little bit different than that original one that I did. Okay, so here's what you have to do in order to distort the actual pattern. You can distort it using a general selection tool, but if you try to select it with the direct selection tool here, like on these things, that's when that does not work. But if you do use the general selection tool, you can see here I've got it set now to where my pattern gets bigger when the general shape gets pulled. But I want to do something like what it looks like here, but instead of it being straight across, I want those bricks to go in perspective with this line here of this wall. So I'm going to use this shape here that I've created with my pen tool as this is the wall in perspective kind of thing to apply it to this pattern. Same thing with this for the microphone. I'm going to apply it with this circle shape. So I'm actually going to make this circle shape the same size as the actual circle. So let's do this one first, the circle. So I am going to just take this object and made a circle and put it on top of the circle that's filled with the pattern. So if you look in my layers here, you have two layers right on top of each other. This is the one that is the layer with the pattern, and this is the layer that's just a white circle. They're both selected. Grab them both, and then just say Object, Envelope, Distort, Make with Top Object. So it's a little bit different than what I originally was planning on doing, but this way works really well. So I think it's good to show you. And you can see what that did. It really stretched out and distorted this, but it did make it kind of almost like in a square shape. It's really kind of tricky with the eye. It's kind of cool. And then what I would do is just take another ellipse tool and pull another perfect circle here. Move this right into the center. Bigger. That. And again, I'm going to grab them both. And I'm going to say Object, Clipping Mask, Make. So basically it clips off all the outside edges, and that gives a really cool effect with this. It makes it look like a sphere, but also a microphone. So I thought that was really cool. It's really tripping my eyes out. So okay, we'll go to the next one. And then this one, same thing. So I'm going to take this shape that I created. I'm just going to place it on top of the brick pattern. Grab both shapes, Object, Envelope, Distort, Make with Top Object. It's thinking. And boom. I don't even need to do anything further at that point. It automatically pushes that pattern now into perspective. So you can see the bricks are bigger here where it meets your eye and smaller as it goes further away from you. So it creates that perspective on that shape. So I just want to show you guys those two things. Pretty cool. All right, that's it.